Hello, this is Goku Photosum1, and I'm back with a video me and BKcritic are doing together. Anybody is welcome to join in if you want to. It's our top 10 favorite heroes on TV. This is anybody who's ever been syndicated on television. Anybody can join in. There are some rules, so let me get the rules out of the way first. The rules are as follows. You cannot have duplicate superheroes. You cannot have two Supermen, even though that, yes, there are two Supermen TV shows, you can't have them. You cannot have two people from the exact same TV show. So obviously you can't have Clark Kent and Lois from Smallville. Also, if the person changes in the show, like if they evolve, like from Naruto or Doctor Who, great example. They actually, their characters actually change so dramatically. You have to state which version you like of them. Also, for me only, nobody else is required to do this. I am only going to be naming actual live-action TV shows because I like so many of them, and this was a perfect time for me to do this in this. So, all of them will be live-action. And throughout the videos, I'm also going to be awarding honorable mentions. They will not be at the end, they will be throughout the videos, meaning that if somebody didn't make the list, but they should have, in my opinion, for a reason or another, I'll be honorably mentioning them. They'll be throughout, so this is my way of doubles. They won't be doubles. These people didn't win, they did lose, but it's honorable mentions. This is how I'm doing. So for those who have bad memory, because I just did my number 10 and I just did my number 9, so still for those out there that have not so good memory to very horrible memory, my number 10 was Michael Weston, and my number 9 was Eli from Stargate. So now, let me get into my fantastical, wonderful number 8. And for all those who didn't think I was not going to have honorable mentions every week, there's no honorable mention this week. So, yes, probably this week only, but there isn't one this week. So let me get into my number 8. My number 8 is Chuck from Chuck. Yes. It took me a while to figure out, kind of to rework the list, because I kind of lost the original list I had, and most of them I knew, but a couple of them I didn't. And I wasn't sure if I wanted Chuck or not, but then I thought about Chuck, and Chuck is very much like Eli for me. Now, really quickly, I'm going to explain the Chuck TV series. Chuck is a guy, basically a normal guy who's working at a Buy More. It's basically a Best Buy, and he's like he repairs computers. And one day, probably his arch nemesis from college stole his girl, and also stole his girl and got him kicked out of Stanford. Basically gets him an email, and this email has this supercomputer called the Intersect in it. So it's uploaded in Chuck's mind, and Chuck becomes this supercomputer that whenever he sees certain images, he can piece things together and he can figure out these basically information that the CIA and other government agencies would want to know. So in the TV show, he's basically becomes an asset for this really hot spy and this really muscular spy. And the show kind of follows how he evolves from just being this guy who's insecure and doesn't really know where he fits in to being the character he is now in Season 4, which I'm not going to talk about the character in Season 4, but Chuck is a very cool character because, first of all, it's very much like Eli. I have a connection with Chuck. He's a gamer. He's into computers. He's kind of like me in some regards, but he's also a super genius, very much like Eli, so that's where our differences definitely come in. But it's very interesting to see. The show is very interesting because you see a lot of pop culture references in it, and it's very fun to see that. And Chuck is a very cool character. Now, this is probably going to be a shorter video because I don't really have much to say about Chuck. unlike Eli. Chuck is a very cool character. He's very interesting, and he's evolved. Now, I don't want to ruin the show for everybody, but he has evolved over the seasons, and he's really become this really interesting character. Watch Chuck. I think you'll enjoy it. But yeah, that's about all I have to say this week. So, please do a comment or a video response listing your top 10. You can do it on me or BKcritic. The rules are at the beginning of the video, so go back if you don't know the rules. This is Goku471. This is going to happen every Friday, so see you next time, YouTube.